Retard Strength is a band consisted anyway of Becca, Rob, Jared, and I. We broke up, trying to make this as short as possible, so we were supposed to play a last gig. They had brought all the gear and shit down to Malloy's, and I showed up there and I was pretty fucking hammered. I only got about 3 songs into that one before I blacked out, so yeah, it actually descended into a fucking physical melee. I don't know what happened. At the time I was losing my mind. I was on some severe antidepressants, drinking every day. I don't know why a Retard Strength reunion or whatever ever needs to happen, but I heard that they were out there and they're getting back together and they're probably gonna make some dough. You know, they're gonna be out there singing my songs. Nobody's gonna play my songs without me collecting on it.
Martin, what's up? What's up? Yeah, you're here. Of course you're here. Come on, we're doing the thing, man. The Retard Strength. Come on. Yeah, come on.
My name is Martin, and I used to be the lead singer of Retard Strength.
Yeah, so fucking here at the studio, we're getting ready to load out, and fucking Martin shows up. I haven't seen that guy in fucking years. I didn't even think to ask if he would be available, because 1, I don't give a fuck, and 2, I wouldn't, you know, who knows what I thought he'd be drunk somewhere next to a fucking garbage can, throwing up for breakfast.
I don't know how Martin always knows we're here. I think he's just like staying here the whole time. I'm not really sure.
Figured, I mean, I knew they were still around, especially in like South City, and it's beautiful, right? I mean, you got a warehouse, you got another warehouse, you got an auto body shop, another warehouse. Oh, it's a dog babysitting place now, apparently. Anyway, so like I knew this is where we used to practice. I hear what sounds like 2 fat guys and a sort of skinny guy with a big nose. Sounds like anyway. So I figured it might be, yeah, that's them. It sounds like them anyway.
And now there's 4 assholes instead of 3. I thought there'd be 3 assholes here today. There's 4 assholes here.
How would you feel about, I mean, do it as we did it before, but just in general, like, tightening up that song, yeah. Because it is, what's that, 7.5 to 8 minutes or something?
Oh, the Diary Forever?
Yeah.
I wrote every song pretty much. The other guys might say different, but I wrote the music for pretty much every song that we ever played on stage.
They wrote the music and I wrote songs about diarrhea and erections.
We wrote around 7 really good songs, 3 once.
I liked the Kangaroo song. That was a fun one to play. People seem to respond to that.
Kangaroo song was about me getting a hand job behind a tree by this 19-year-old girl at a house party. It was a really bad hand job.
I mean, horrible hand job, you know? Those are great.
I was thinking of like a dick sort of bouncing, like, you know, when you have an erection like that, when it ejaculates.
That's where that line came from. It was actually our singer who was hammered, and he wanted to bring that up again and make fun of Becker. We weren't even writing a song. We were just sitting in his room, getting drunk and making fun of him like we usually did. And Martin, he always had a gift with words. He said,
"I'm no kangaroo, but this chick is making me bounce."
And we were like, that's gotta be a fucking song. At the same time, I was messing around with surf music, and it just seemed to fit.
Fucking garbage.
Wolfman Hopkins was fun. I always felt bad about Wolfman Hopkins because I was about this kid we actually went to school with. We called Wolfman Hopkins. He was so hairy.
He looked like he was shell-shocked and kind of had a beard that grew out of his neck. And kind of like...
When he'd walk by, we'd howl. Oh! on the prowl. When you try, the more obnoxious you can say it, the better. You won that dead Wolfman's on the prowl.
Wolfman Hopkins, you're hairy as fuck. Wolfman Hopkins, all the worst luck. Wolfman Hopkins, do you howl to the moon? Wolfman Hopkins, I'll see you entombed.
Fuck! No, it ended going, yeah, this goes, It means nothing. I don't fucking know what that means.
Well, that wasn't very good now. Why'd you do that now?
This guy was learning.
Alright now.
No.
It's alright now, lads. Calm down.
This is one of those things. Everyone was like, oh, you guys are writing these songs about inside jokes. But with Diarrhea Forever, we wanted to write something that people could really identify with. And diarrhea is that thing. It's like, it's kind of the glue that holds everybody together.
So I wrote the lyrics for it. I wanted something a bit tighter, but Rob, of course, wanted to stretch it out and make it jazzy.
Sit round, pick 'em up, butt on the couch. That's what I like to do. Squeezing out a bunch. That's what I got to prove.
Martin, he could barely sing, but for some reason when he was screaming Diarrhea Forever, it was like watching Robert Plant,
That was always my favorite song to play because people always looked at it and said, are they really saying diarrhea? And I always look at them back and I'm like, yeah, we are saying diarrhea.
Everybody has had that moment where it was like whatever you ate last night was coming up at the wrong fucking time, You're in an elevator with a hot chick and you're about to get her phone number, fucking diarrhea's coming. You're on a job interview, you're about to go in there and nail it. Fuck, you gotta take a shit, and I think it's diarrhea, and it was diarrhea here, diarrhea there, and diarrhea forever. What a great fucking song that was.
Let's go to the next song. Let's do Valentine's Day now, alright?
Oh yeah, Valentine's Day. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day was actually, we were trying to write a serious song for the ladies.
Valentine's Day. It's based on the movie Fear with Mark Wahlberg.
I was like, I'm gonna write this song about Valentine's Day, which is one of their favorite days of the whole year. They love it. They get all dressed up and give them fucking flowers and chocolate and all that stupid. I haven't celebrated Valentine's Day in a few years, but we'll not get into that.
That was our only love song we ever wrote. That was the first song we wrote, actually, after we kicked Martin from the band.
It pretty much marked the end of Retard Strength. You could look to that song as the marker for the end of where we were, and who knows where we're going.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
I don't know Valentine's Day. The fuck is Valentine's Day?
It goes like this.
Valentine's Day.
And I don't want to lose you. That's why. I don't know this fucking song!
Of course you don't remember it, because you weren't fucking there when we wrote it. You weren't supposed to be here today.
Well, I am fucking here today. I'm not fucking playing that shit.
He's here, you're here. Why don't you guys just get this thing moving? Play X Factor or the Poop song. People like that song. I gotta take this.
Sean is our manager. I mean, he's kind of a slave driver once in a while, but you know what? You could definitely tell with the way he works, he really does care about the band quite a bit.
It's like any other band. Well, I'm always breaking up their petty fights.
Well, look, I mean, if I'm gonna be fucking, even if I'm on the microphone, you're not gonna be able to hear what I'm saying. I mean, it's you can't even hear what I'm fucking saying right now.
I can't hear what you're saying right now. You have to speak up.
So it's like they give me this tiny speaker. I'm turning that up, but I can only turn it up so loud because it's it'll fucking blow out and feedback and all that shit. Rob's turning his guitar up and he can't hear it, and I can't hear myself. So he just keeps turning it up, and I can't hear what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm just half the time just making shit up because I can't remember the fucking words.
Martin says that Rob's guitar is too loud and he can't hear himself. Jared's playing the drums too loud. It's always something. All bands are like this. They're children. Got a couple complaints from other members of the band.
Yeah, I'll bet.
That your guitar playing's a little too loud. Can't hear themselves think.
Fuckers.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So Rob, just like all the time, just always thinks he's fucking funnier than everybody, and he's louder than everybody. He's also gayer than everybody, but can't talk about that.
Basically children.